Hey guys, it's me. Yippee. Anyway, sorry, I'm tired. So, I got around to making the back part to my gun. The sniper thingamabob. Yeah, works good. Sorry, I'm really tired. No, it actually works nice though. It lines up exactly with the scope. And I can just go like that. Hit you. Wow. Anyway, if you want a tutorial, keep commenting on either of the videos. Though, if I do end up making a tutorial, it will take a while. Because this, by itself, took a long time, and trying to replicate it is sort of hard too. So, I will make a tutorial though within a few days if I get enough views. I need enough views. If anything, get your friends to make an account on YouTube and just be like, blah, make one. Even if they don't want one, you do. Just find a way to make comments. Anyway, so I finished this finally. Works pretty good. And, and I'm also making this. This, believe it or not, will be a sniper rifle. Yep. Basically, it's really simple. Where'd that one dart go? I had a dart and it disappeared. It's under here. Nope. Whatever. Anyway, did this last time too. Okay, so basically it works pretty simple. You pull this open, stick this in, and then I would shut it, but this dart's too big for it. This takes really skinny bullets. Like fitting a pen in here is trouble. I think. Did I make a mark? Oh. Like fitting a pen in here is kind of hard because it's a really skinny gun. But it does shoot them. This isn't made for pens, but they're fun to shoot anyway. Well, that actually shot really well. Anyway. But yeah, so this took a lot of time. I won't make a tutorial for this even if you guys ask for it because, well, for one, it's not done yet, so you probably won't ask, but this one is insanely difficult to make. I'll give you a few pointers, but I'm not doing a tutorial for this, especially if I get enough people asking for the other one. No. This will take way too long. I will give you some pointers though. Okay. This uses three different, like this main part right here, uses three main components, okay? This was what I started with for the gun. So I started with this. I made this one. This is just a really skinny tube that I started out with. This is tube number 3. We'll just say this is tube number 3. And then this is not really a tube, but it starts out as one. So we'll call this tube number 2. Okay. Okay. So first, you roll this one up, which is kind of simple. You just roll up a really skinny one. This one is about the width. It's a little bit, this is my pinky. It's a little bit smaller than my pinky. You can see my pinky sticking out no matter what I do. So, it's a little bit smaller than my pinky. Roll up a tube, tape it, obviously. Take the smallest end of the tube. Now, normally you try to make the tube sides, both sides of the tube even, so it's just an even tube. But there's always that at least minusculely smaller side. Tape the minusculely smaller side if you can figure it out, and that'll be the front, pointing towards the front of your gun. Okay. Then what you do is you take another tube and you wrap it around the first tube number one. Tube number two, you wrap around tube number one. Then after you've done that, it needs to be really snug because you want it to like slide, but you want it to slide like, yeah. Anyway, so once you wrap up tube number two and tape it, cut about, well, it kind of depending on the size of your slit. I don't know. This kind of depends. I'm making kind of a long slit thing. This is about as long. I don't know. It's about as long as my pinky. Yeah, it's about as long. Use your pinky for this. It's about as long as my pinky. Make it about the size of your index finger. Like make the length about the size of your index finger. Then cut like 1/3 of tube number two out and tape the sides, and that'll be your slidey bar thing. That'll be that'll be this door right here. Okay. Then take tube number three, wrap it around tube number one, wrap it around tube number two and one tightly. Not too tightly that it doesn't move at all, but it's kind of impossible to do it that tightly anyway. Tape it. Then take out tube number two. It's a little bit confusing. Take tube number two out. I was gonna say something. Oh, line up this. Make it really nice. I used an X-Acto knife, and I used pen markings, and I took like an hour just to cut these out. You could probably use a scissors, but if you want this to last, use an X-Acto knife, or at least something really nice at cutting. Make the outside slit. See how there's a little bit of room right there, like, or a little bit extra space between the two. Make that on both sides. So you want to make the outer tube slit thing a little bit longer than the inside one. Then after you got these cut out, stick this piece here. Oh, there. See, all this is like, ooh, camera freaking out. Come on, work. Thank you. See, all this is a slit of paper. Okay, all you do is, minus the fact that there's a handle on here, pretend there isn't. Take this, and this is a little bit tricky, but you'll get it. Just stick it inside of here. And this will take a little bit of time because it's kind of stupid and sometimes it catches on the first tube. So it's kind of a pain sometimes. But once you get it, it's worth it. Actually, this may be being stupid in a whole different way. And if it is, then I'm screwed. There we go. Whew. That would have really sucked if that didn't go in. Oh boy. Come on, work. Come on, don't get stuck on there. Don't be stupid. Like I said, it takes a little bit of time because it likes to stick to the inside one. And if it creases even once a little bit, it'll keep doing that every single time you want to take this thing out. Then, once you stick that in there, now that I finally got it, here, hold up. Let me test it. Okay. I had to, I had to tape this second tube on, and this tube, once in a while, gets in the way of this door going that way, so it'll stick, and it just did that a minute ago. That's what I was having trouble with. Anyway, before my 30 seconds run up, just stick it in here, then move this around and tape a handle that's really skinny and really long at first anyway to it at the end that you want to handle it. Okay, sorry that took a long time, but yeah, see ya.